Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be teaching you how to make this beautiful souvenir bag. Okay, so I'll be teaching you how to make this beautiful souvenir bag. You can use it as a lunch box, a lunch pack, handbag, or anything. It depends on your choice how you want to make use of it. So this is it. So actually this picture is there because it's a souvenir bag, and then this is the owner of the bags. All right, so now in the measurement, before I go into the measurement, if you're using it personally, you don't need to fix any banner, any picture on it, any flex on it. So what you need to do is you just cut your material 10.5 by 28 inches, 10.5 inches wide by 28 inches long. All right, so if you are fixing this on it, what you do is you fix it just like how you're seeing it now. And if you're not using anything, you just go straight to the point, cut your material, and then this is it. So you're going to have something like this. You're having something like this. So make sure that the material is equal. So you can see that this cutting is very equal. And then you have the side. Of course, you need to fix a side to make it into a bag. So what you do is you cut a 4.5 by 12 inches side for the two sides. So this is what I have here, and then you plint it. So I've plinted a little bit of it. All right, so now I have this, and ensure that it's very accurate, that the two of them are equal, to ensure an equality in your bag, so that one side will not be like that, this, and the other side. Okay, so now we have our bag, what we call all right, so I'm going to use this tape for the rounding of the bag in order to have something like this. All right, and for the handle, for this hand, you need 32 inches long for the bag, for one bag, 32 inches. Then you cut it into two equal parts. You're going to see how I'll be doing this now. All right, now I've printed the two sides of the bag. All right, and then I fix my picture because of course the person needs picture on it. Now the next thing I'll do is I'll look at it. You make sure that from this side, hold it's equal, then give it a mark, a V-shaped mark. You also come to the other side and give it a V-shaped mark. So I can trim this because I'm seeing like it's not that equal. So I'll I'm going to be trimming the excess in order to give me the shape, a beautiful shape that I actually need. All right, so then you also come to this side, make sure it's equal, and then cut it, give it a mark. All right, I'm done with this side. You also do the same thing to the two sides, give it a cut in the middle, the exact middle. So you still do this and do this. Now the next thing is to start fixing. You fix the two sides. So look at the mark I gave here, and then the mark on this one. Then you place it like a square hole, a square peg on a square hole, or in a square hole, a round hole in a round peg, or what do they say? All right, so now the next thing I'll do is I'll sew. So you lift up your machine and sew this side. A round peg in a round hole, a square peg in a square hole, to make it balanced. All right, so I'm done with this side. Actually, it shouldn't come up because of the turning. If it comes up, for this particular type of bag, you don't need to. So when you get to this side, you still lift it up and turn it. Make sure your work is neat. Neatness is very, very, very important. Just like the saying goes that cleanliness is close to godliness. The same thing in anything you're doing. You need to be clean and smart in doing it. Alright, so I'm through with the other side. Then I fix the other side. I have my hole, the 2 equal holes. So you lift this up and turn it. Then you'll be using your hand to turn. And make sure you're using the color of the thread you'll be using is the color of the bag, of the material you are using. So I'm done with this side. I shift it again and then do the other side. And this is the other side. I have this. You sew it until you get to almost. Alright, so see what we have here. So see what we have here. We are almost done. So this is what we have. The next thing is, alright, the next question you'll be asking is, how will I put the hand? So let's go there. Let's continue. You see how I'm going to be fixing the hand. Alright, so this is my tape. So I'll be starting from this. Look at, you remember that there's a mark here. So on one side of the mark, alright, so you sew it round. So you use your tape to round it. Raise this one up, and then you use your hand to control your bag. We have gotten to the last point of this. Then lift this up and then shift it to the position, to the direction you want the bag to be, or the direction you are going. Alright, so the next thing is, so you make sure you, okay, so for the hand, so I'm going to be fixing my hand 32 inches. Alright, so meaning each side of each hand is 16 inches. So I'm going to cut it into 2 equal parts. So I have 16 inches each for the hand. So measure like 2 inches on this side, then you fix your hand. Measure, it depends on how big you want the bag to be. So make sure that your handle, the hand is equalized, that's it's centralized, I mean. So you come to this other side too, you measure like 2 inches and sew it. So now I'll continue with my rounding. I'll fix the first hand. So the next thing is keep doing what I'm doing. Alright, so you still turn until you've completely round the bag. Alright, so the same length you use, so from here to here I said 2 inches. Measure 2 inches for the other hand. Okay, so I have this. So you fix your hand. So this is the other side. You still put it to 2 inches. Alright, so the next thing is, I will still remember you have to round it. You have to go over the bag. tape should round it. Okay, so we have gotten to the unrounding the bag with your tape. With my tape, I'm done with it. So I will cut the remaining. I'll cut it off. Alright, and make sure I sew it, I tack it, so you don't leave it this way. So I'm done with this. So the next thing you have to do is remember that we only went over this once, and look at how it's looking. So it's not good enough, so you have to make sure it's like this. So now I'll just sew it the second time, like just the hand side. So you can see that the way this one is balanced. Look at this one. So I'll still come to this side and do the same thing. We are done. And here you have the bag. Alright. So you can see that we already have our bag. So if there's any excess thread, make sure you trim it off, so that your work can be neat. Alright, so we are done. This is it. As simple as ABC. As simple as ABC. So if in case you have any question, you can call me on 080-365-88365. 080-365-88365. You can also WhatsApp me on that same number, 080-365-88365. 080-365-88365. Or you can chat me up, you can DM me, you can check my Facebook page at Taron Innovative World. Taron Innovative World. The same thing, my YouTube channel, Taron Innovative World, for more videos. Thank you for watching. See more of you. Thank you so much. Bye.